I've had this place described to me as Mahaweni, and Mahaweni means the place of the war shields. And the morning of the 22nd was very misty. When we were at Itala, we saw what that mist can be like first thing in the morning. And apparently when the army was down there, you could hardly see them down there in the morning in the early mist. But as the warriors woke up and went down to drink from the river, carrying their big war shields, a lot of dark and a lot of spotted war shields there, so the dark blotches seemed to be moving through the mist. And they called it therefore Mahaweni, the place of the war shields, meaning the place almost where the war shields seem to have a life of their own. Zulu Impi then comes up out of the valley. Quite a lot actually go down the valley and out of the mouth. Some go around that side. Some who were further down that end appear to have gone round just the other side of this sort of rising ground with these couple of bushes on, round in that direction. And so immediately they start to take up this chest of horns. If I can turn around without falling off the rock, that would be the moment to get the photograph. Immediately you get this chest of horns thing happening straight away, with the left horn going round on that side, the right horn and most of the chest coming round this way. And at the moment they're going to be long columns sweeping round towards Isandlwana. The left horn bumps into Durnford, who I'd said to you was coming round on that side at the foot of the hills, and that encounter occurs somewhere over there. And then Durnford starts to retreat back, also firing as he goes towards Isandlwana. Sorry?
Roughly what time is that?
It's got to be now about noon. Yeah. So that's the left horn is slightly held up from the beginning. The rest are rolling across the summit. There is some confusion on the top here because this battle has kicked off without the last minute rituals where they form up and are finally doctored for war, and without the big commander and Chingwaya addressing the men and giving them last minute instructions. So there appears to be a point somewhere up on the summit here where the Indunas, the commanders, rush up and get their men into some sort of order. So there would have been much shouting and banging on shields and probably banging on heads with sticks and forcing the men into a proper military formation. So in my view there's going to be some sort of delay as they come up over the top here, and the Indunas sort them out, and they then start to advance towards Isandlwana. So we'll now walk back to the bus and we'll go and see the edge of the escarpment that the Zulus come off, and we'll run through it again from there, and hopefully you'll begin to see how this all sort of fits together now. But this is